So your name and address for the record, please.
Good evening. I'm Brian Laura, CEO and co-founder of SocialEquity, local tech company. I live in Carolina Beach, 1200 St. Joseph, but I have a business here where I started this whole new contemplation around affordable housing. So I'm a serial entrepreneur. I was here a couple of weeks ago at the planning and zoning working session on affordable housing, and I had some concerns and, quite frankly, a couple little surprises of things that I learned and heard and saw. You know, Morrisville last year in 2021 built 1,650 apartments. And we heard in the survey at that time that many of the workers that want to live in Morrisville can't afford to live here. The affordability gap that faces our nation affects every town and city across the country. There's over 38 million people under the age of 40 that have a good education, have a good job, have a good credit score, and can't afford to own a home. And that situation is only getting worse. Compare those 1,650 rental units that were built last year. Only 70 townhomes and 80 houses were built in Morrisville. The average price in Wake County is $483,000. The average price of the homes in Morrisville is $563,000. So what we've done, I've invested a big chunk of my life savings to start this company to really partner with state and local governments and different communities to bring new options to people. And so what we do is we have a safe way that people can pool their purchasing power and buy it together. We're seeing a strong interest from teachers, from single parents, from grad students, from tech workers. You know, if you're making less than $100,000 in Wake County, you can't afford to buy a home. Plain and simple. It's just not going to work. So we've created this capability. I wanted to inform the council about something that Denver is doing. Denver, Colorado, Denver County has just released a new program here a few weeks ago that was really focused on giving grants to community members to buy homes, right? And when I heard some of the things in the planning and zoning about recommendations on price incentives and subsidies to large contractors, that $3 million they're recommending would be better spent to create a grant for teachers and service workers to help afford a down payment on a home. Home ownership is the path to equity, generational wealth, access to education, like so much has been written on that. So I felt concerned, and I wanted to address you, Mr. Mayor, and the town council to really just share those concerns. There are viable options. We have a new option, right? That money would go to help community citizens, not line the pockets of builders who are large corporations anyway. So I just wanted to address that and bring it up. I am engaging with HRA, the consulting firm that's doing the study, the feasibility study. So I've got more meetings with them. They're interested in learning more about social equity. So anyway, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.